Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna, and I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for your sign. Wherever that may fall in your chart, you're welcome here, or if you're dealing with the Gemini. The reading will be general, so the messages won't resonate with everyone, so take what you need and leave the rest. If it does resonate, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And if not, you can check your other placements and catch another reading. Energies can go vice versa, gender's not literal, and these readings are timeless, so whenever you find them is when they were meant for you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information will be in the description. Okay, I think I covered everything. One channeled message, Gemini, is I feel like you want to hurry up with something. If you leave before the paint dries, it will get smudged. Probably because I didn't let my nails dry before I started this reading. And when I started to shuffle, I've got some indentions. So I feel like that's a message for you. If you don't take your time and be patient with something, what is relatively important to you is at risk of becoming messed up in some way, okay? So as I was shuffling to clear the deck, the Two of Pentacles reverse came out. The Six of Pentacles, Temperance reversed, and Justice. Okay, so you could be dealing with any earth sign, Capricorn or Taurus. You're tired of juggling a situation that is not fully balanced, or someone may be feeling that way regarding you. This could be a work situation. Maybe you have two jobs, Gemini, or multiple jobs, and you're really trying to work through all of them, and you're just like tired. Maybe something happened where you moved too fast, and maybe you did make a mistake, and you're feeling a little bit drained about it. Perhaps some of you come from like a perfectionist energy, like you like things to be pristine and perfect the first time, which isn't, always possible. So lighten up on yourself. I feel like Spirit wants to say to you, if it's regarding a person, I feel like there's someone in your life that is serving two people, Gemini. And someone is not getting their fair share, and someone is getting more. But I feel like with this Six of Pentacles, like this person is literally measuring like how much energy or time or finance they have to give. And it's not like abundant. It's just like, oh, well, you get this much and you get this much. And someone's like hardly getting any. And someone else is getting more, but there's still this need or this thirst or this desire. Like it's close to breadcrumbing. So while someone else is getting more, they too still feel starved. And yeah, this could be a job that you feel like you're not, you're doing a whole lot, like you're jumping through a lot of hoops, and you're not being compensated accordingly, okay, for some of y'all. And maybe there are other employees that feel this way. But the other person is like more on the shy side or more on the non-confrontational side. They'll take what they can get, but it's just like almost nothing. And the other person may have more experience or been there longer, but yet they're still only getting a tiny bit more. And this could be like a person that's juggling two people. One of them could be the marriage partner, and the other one is hidden, is what this is giving, Gemini. One person is openly, connected to this person. The other one is hidden. The other person's a secret. and the secret is not getting as much as the open one, because I guess it's expected that this one get more, but this one's getting very little, and they're supposed to remain quiet or hidden about it. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but this is leaving you feeling very drained. Some of you could be turning to alcohol to de-stress. Sagittarius is your opposite sign or your counterpart, so it's not like you're getting the movement and the communication that you rule. It's like you're not able to say what you want to say, and you feel rushed to talk. I feel like you feel rushed in the mind, Gemini, in your most natural state. A lot of y'all don't get a lot of sleep because you don't really need a lot of sleep, because your mind just keeps going. It doesn't really shut off. Some of you may be like, that's why you're drinking, is so that to help you sleep. And it doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be some sort of an elixir that helps you go to sleep. Even like hot tea or something like that. You're just trying to manage your emotions, I just heard. But I feel like you're very impatient about something, and it could have to do with a legal situation, or it could have to do with something that you don't know but you feel intuitively, or you may have had a couple of receipts but you're not quite ready to face it. You could be dealing with a Libra also, or you could have Libra in your chart. That is a fellow air sign. I feel like you want to hurry up and get the truth about a situation, Gemini, so that you can feel balanced, or you feel like something's off, like something's draining you, something has you feeling hurried, and you want what's right. You want what's fair and what's equal. It's a full moon in Virgo, which would be like a square to whatever planet, depending on the degree, of course, whatever planet you have in Gemini. So this could cause some tension or some feeling rushed, or trying to manage your communication while I believe Mercury, your ruling planet, has entered Pisces, or it's on its way to entering Pisces, which I'm sure Mercury has a rough time being in a sign like Pisces. It's almost like a drowning. It's almost like a feeling of drowning or something like that. Or people may take your words and imagine that you're saying something else, and not what you're actually saying. It almost feels like a retrograde, where you're misunderstood, or there's delays in communication, delays in confirmation, and you feel like you know what's right, Gemini, and but you want to hurry up and get to that. Six of Swords, you want to get away from a situation really fast. I feel like your thoughts, it's like, looks like Mercury in Pisces to me. This is Scorpio, but this is what it's giving. Like, see all that water and all the swords? It's like thinking your emotions. You're trying to think your emotions, which is understandable for any air sign. But there's something precious to you that you want to protect. And some of you need some help. It could be a lawyer, or a person that upholds the law in some way. It could be an officer, or a sheriff or a judge, just somebody to help you get this justice that you're looking for. Some of you are nervous. I'm getting your nerves are bad. That could be another reason you're trying to relax. You want the truth, Gemini, and nothing but the truth. You're going to be getting clarity today about something. Today, something is going to be made apparent. You might get a phone call, an email, a text regarding the situation about work. Some of y'all might be waiting on a lawsuit from your job. Like, somebody could have, dare I say, sexually harassed you or done something out of pocket, going completely against the code of conduct. And it's gotten to you in a major way. That's probably why this Temperance is here reversed. This looks like a boss or somebody, some sort of CEO type, or maybe they think they are in their head. They feel like since they delegate pay to everyone, they have some sort of a right to abuse people, abuse their employees, and you could be taking them to court, Gemini. You could have been juggling with the idea whether to do it or not, and that could be the aspects in this card. This one's hidden and this one's open. I'm getting it. It's giving a little bit of me too. But there's a. This could be you too. You're the twin. So one of you could be like, I wanna say something, and the other one could be like, well, I want to hide. Like, this is, I feel ashamed. I feel gross. I feel, lower in the vibration because of the way that I've been mistreated or the way that I've been handled. You want justice. You want somebody to get their karma. And that is the truth. You want someone to know that you're telling the truth, Gemini, and you really want to get to a safe place. This person may have a lot of power and may make you feel like no one will believe you or something like that. And this could be like, if it's a third, like it's a love triangle, someone may have said, if you don't compensate me, I'll tell your spouse. And the person's like, no one will believe you. My spouse won't believe you. It could go that way also. Somebody could be keeping a spouse distracted while they manipulate and violate other people. Someone could be keeping their spouse medicated, and like maybe they have like a whole like wine cellar or full bar just so that the spouse is like in a delusional state or like an intoxicated state, so they don't ask too many questions, or they don't be too nosy because they're not thinking with clarity. That could be part of that as well. Yeah, the person with whom you're dealing thinks that people are beneath them, period. But this is giving you getting your justice here, Gemini. Like, this ball is about to be dropped if it hasn't already. And this boss could be hitting the bourbon too because they're nervous about what they've done actually getting exposed. They've probably been able to pay people off in the past to keep them quiet, or even threaten people's lives, hence the fear in needing to get to a calm place. This could be you going somewhere by yourself to think straight, because that might have been posing as a challenge, because you've got, am I being juggled or am I being breadcrumbed at work? I have this bit of evidence, but I don't know if I should confront them or if I should, go over their head to the next higher person or to the spouse. Like, take it however it applies. But it's just, especially if it's a sexual harassment thing. I just heard rape, and I'm sorry to use that word, but I have to give you what this is. That is probably why this temperance is here reversed. It's showing like PTSD because of sexual assault or harassment. And someone felt a sense of powerlessness, which is why I feel like there's an energy that's cloaked over and afraid. Someone may have accepted payment to be quiet, and now they're afraid that they've done something illegal. Like, so let's say somebody was sexually assaulted in the workplace, and the person who was a perpetrator said, "Here is $10,000. You can't go run in your mouth about this. Like, this never happened." And perhaps the person accepted it or didn't know what to do, but they took the money, and so now they're like, "Well, now I can't tell because I accepted the money." I don't think it's like that. I think that there's a term like where you're really stressed out and you do something under extreme stress and you're not in your right state of mind. And I think that a good attorney would be able to, help straighten that confusion out, because justice is here and somebody's going to get their karma, and it's going to be nice and cold. Yeah, 3 of Cups. There's multiple people that have been affected by this. If this is a love triangle, if you suspect somebody is seeing other people, Gemini, they are, and this person is like not gonna allow, or doing their best to not allow for everyone to find out about each other, because I feel like one of them is a spouse. Okay, so now we'll do, that's a lot in me. Just a pre-shuffle. Okay, Spirit. Full moons tend to expose what's been in the dark too. So I wouldn't be surprised, Gemini, if you hear something today about this situation, or get some sort of a confirmation, or something that you were waiting on comes to being today. Okay, Spirit, messages for Gemini, please. That's crazy. Your entire spread came out in one shuffle. Spirit has messages for you, Gemini. So, opening message, 7 of Swords. Somebody trying to get away with something. Run as fast as they can before they are found out. 2 of Swords. I feel like you waited long enough, Gemini. You turned a blind eye long enough. You know, you've sat, you know, in a decision-making process for a while, okay? That's what brought you here, is like all the time that you had to go back and forth with what is occurring in your life regarding this person who seems a bit cold and manipulative and abusive. The Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person may have said, like blamed it on you, like made it as though you came on to them, or they threatened you like, that's what I'll tell everybody if you go talking about it. I'll say that it was you. And you've been like this, kind of stuck, kind of blindsided, because you don't know, like, well, maybe everyone will believe them because they're well respected and wealthy and in a position of power. Okay. Knight of Wands, more fire sign energy. This is you. This is about you being brave during this situation. This is also about this person's sexual nature. That if this is a love situation and not a workplace situation, I feel like you have heard your intuition tell you that this person is a player. This person is not fully matured. This person is unreliable. They go from pillar to post, I think is the expression. I'm sorry, I just heard hoe hopping and I can't believe I said that. Sorry, Gemini. So this person might be a hoe hopper. Sorry about that, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, you've gathered information on them, social media, text messages. Some of y'all have straight up like driven by where they work or where they live to try to catch them in the act of being a hoe hopper. Yeah, this person is definitely takes advantage of others in a sexual way and tries to get away with it. It's the thrill of getting away with it. For others, Gemini, this is you wanting to just get the fuck away. Like slip off into the night and take all your information with you. But there's 2 swords off to the side. I feel like that's that 2 of swords, like you weighing the pros and cons of everything, and mixed with a little bit of confusion because you may care about this person a lot, or they have a family or you have a family. So this is like sneaking away from a family situation. It could be them sneaking away from their family to go do secretive stuff. It's a very stable environment. And so it would be very expensive for this family to get split up. There's also someone wants to sneak away from their family. I think it's that they do sneak away from the family. It's not even a desire, it's an action. Because the Seven of Swords is literally running. The High Priestess is here crowning the reading. This is all about to come out. No matter who wants it to happen or not, it's coming out. It's getting exposed. You have the Gemini. You have the High Priestess and the fucking Moon. Oh my God. So this is Pisces energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces or have it in your chart. Or the Sun is currently in Pisces, opposing the full moon in Virgo. So those are the two luminaries bringing a bright light on what was kept in the dark, honey. With the moon behind you here, this is Cancer and Pisces energy again. This is you intuitively knowing something is off, okay? You know that somebody was keeping another person around or other people around, some sort of a mistress situation. Gemini, this could be your spouse. This could be your spouse that is sleeping with other people and you knew it intuitively, but they've been keeping you distracted. They may give you things so you don't ask too many questions. But somebody definitely sneaks away from their family to be shady. And the High Priestess exposes what is hidden. The Moon does the same thing. The Moon also represents your fears. But that's behind you, you know, like you're tired of being afraid is what I'm really picking up. Gemini, you have some major arcanas in this reading, and they're all Pisces. And here's more Pisces energy. The Hangman reverse. So now you don't feel suspended, you don't feel trapped, you don't feel tied up, like you can't, like you're in suspension, and you can't go anywhere, and you're in a very awkward position. I feel like you are no longer in a fuzzy state. Like you see things completely clearly for what they are, or that will happen today. The High Priestess, the Moon, and the Hanged Man, honey. So what's ahead of you, Gemini? The Star. This is so brilliant. This is Aquarius energy, a fellow air sign. So you could have Aquarius in your chart or be dealing with one, but this is a magical, like, wish coming true in your immediate future. This is going to so pan out in your favor. Like, that is such a positive omen to have the Star in your future position. Some of you may have some sort of a platform where you have a lot of people that, you know, follow you or keep up with you. That's going to end up getting better. For some of you may become like, gain a lot of following indirectly. Like when people find out about your story, they want to open up to you with this High Priestess reverse. In the Moon here, like, surrender their fears. The Hangman reverse, surrendering fear and being open about the truth. And you are an inspiration to them, Gemini, to others that have been victimized or taken advantage of or abused. They now feel safe to come forward because you have acted as a bright light. You've acted as a beacon of hope, whether you even know this or not, Gemini. I am astounded at these major arcanas, but then again, it is a full moon. So whatever you wish to come true, Gemini, is coming true. The wish is granted. And you also had justice in your pre-shuffle. So the energy that you're in is you're ready. I feel like you're kind of ready to do something. You may be wanting to manipulate and reciprocate the same abuse that was shown to you. You may be in an energy of reciprocating that, getting someone back, acting as karma yourself. The Magician reverse can like be, kind of manipulative also. So for some of you, Gemini, this is your story. You are manipulating a situation and dealing with somebody when you have a family or something like that. Or you are the boss that is harming people and getting away with it because of your position or your status. Or this is just you feeling like, oh, well, if you're going to do that to me, I'm going to do that to you. If you want to fuck me over, I'll fuck you over harder. And if I know Gemini, that can be. That could definitely be. Certain Geminis will take the time to do that. Many Geminis will not. They will not waste time with revenge. Because Gemini knows the best revenge is to improve your quality of life, to improve yourself, and get someone better than that person. Just keep it moving forward like you've already forgotten them. But this impact was so great that it's not so easily forgettable here, Gemini. Especially because there's a family involved. So now it's like this means war almost is what I'm picking up with this Magician. Some of you have maybe had some sort of protection spell done, or some sort of, maybe you had, hired a witch or some sort of a practitioner of magic to maybe make this person become exposed or something like that. Or some of you have wanted a person to cut their family off and get away from their family also. You may just be in an overly protective energy about yourself that you're willing to it's like everybody fuck you. Like you might be on that at this time because of that reason. I'm also picking up here, there could have been some sort of let's see what this clarifies. The 9 of Coins reverse. So this is giving not feeling like you've grown up, not feeling independent. It's a very dependent energy. It's dependency on money. And it is manipulating a situation in order to gain, to have monetary gains. It's also it shows codependency. Someone may be dealing with a married person and you don't care. You want them to leave their family and sneak away from them and be with you. For others of you, you're just on fuck you mode because someone took so much from you. They took your energy. You've spent money on different things because of it. You've lost your peace. Your outlook about people has changed more for like a lower vibrational reason. It's like really gotten the better of you, Gemini. Some of you, you don't want to, you want to stay attached to someone that's already tied up with the family that put you in a third party. The energy that they're in is still this breadcrumbing. They're true to themselves, Gemini. They're still in the energy of serving multiple people, especially 2 people, and one's getting a little bit more than the other, but yet they're both feeling starved. They're exactly in the same energy. They're going to be caught. They're going to be exposed. They absolutely have a mistress. This mistress could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer. We have Pisces again And we have, this is such a Mercurian energy because you have the Magician, which is Virgo. Virgo and Gemini. So I feel like you feel reduced, like all your emotions are completely drained and you feel small and insignificant in dealing with this person. There's been some fear around standing tall and standing your ground. There's been some fear about that, or expressing your emotions to others. You also fear that this person will continue to just be completely cold. If it's a love situation, they will not be there for you emotionally. They will not be emotionally available to you whatsoever. Like, they don't even say sorry if you open up about your feelings towards them, which has you in a completely like guarded, fuck everybody sort of energy right now. Some of you are hoping for an apology that is not coming. For a small bit of you, you could have a child with this person, a water sign child, or just a very intuitive, very watery, delicate type of child that's being affected by this, if they're old enough, to be kind of aware of your highs and lows. I guess they're always old enough to express it, is what I mean. Or they could be afraid also of the unknown. And you being you, Gemini, you're going to cut it all away. You're going to cut it off and you're going to keep moving forward and find a new adventure and new people to play with, a new person to play with. After you cuss them out. After you finally give them a piece of your mind. After you write a detailed letter to a judge or to whomever you need to communicate with about the situation and what you feel you are entitled to. For some of you, it's compensation. For some of you, it's just really just cutting free of this person's energy. Like, you just want it to be done. And you want it to be done hurriedly. That's why you were feeling impatient in the pre-shuffle. Some of you want someone to hurry up and leave their spouse. Some of you want the court system to hurry up and pass over. And some of you want all of this to hurry up and be behind you so you can move forward. But I feel like this is you finally finding your peace in your expression, which you do so well, Gemini. Like, having the courage to tell your story and cut away anything, any fear that was holding you back. What's been done in the dark is being exposed. And I see you eventually, and not even eventually, it's pretty soon here that you'll be cutting things off and moving on. Definitely not, freeing yourself from being stuck or suspended or trapped or bullied. Remember, you have a wish coming true. Something beautiful is about to happen very soon for you. Just try and manage any energy of being manipulative. Some of you feel like you have to manipulate this person in particular because they've been manipulative towards you. So you need to return that energy. The Eight of Cups, because you want to leave it all behind for something that's truly emotionally fulfilling. I heard take the money and run. It could be as soon as you get, your settlement, you're just gone. Leave it all behind you, Gemini. So Gemini, those were your messages. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope they were helpful. I wish you all so much love, so much light, infinite abundance, balance and blessings. I hope you enjoy and take in this beautiful full lunar energy. And until next time, you guys, take care.